like this? No?
Hi guys.
Hi.
Yeah, you can say that. So today, hi Instagram. Today Evan's here with me and he is going to share with us his top 3 oils that he uses for energy.
Right. So when I think about energy, I break the day down into my morning routine, my in the middle of the day, and then the nighttime routine. And my morning routine, the first thing I do, because I used to be a mixed martial arts fighter and I fought in the cage a bunch, so I sparred a lot. And to increase my energy, I try to decrease the inflammation in my brain and increase...
James, what's up, man?
Yeah, and I want to increase the blood flow to my brain. So I put 2 drops of frankincense here under my tongue every morning before I walk out the door.
So you don't have to be like an athlete as a man to go ahead and use frankincense first thing in the morning. It's actually really beneficial for your energy no matter what you do, because frankincense helps your brain to function better. And your brain really is going to govern everything that you do throughout the day. Then also an extra little bonus about frankincense is it's going to also keep the pituitary gland really healthy, and that gland is what governs male hormones. So if you think about what hormones do for men, it's going to govern energy, it's going to govern their emotions, their moods, their capacity to sleep, the way that they engage with other people. So frankincense under the tongue is such a fabulous idea for men, of course women too, but we're focused on men today.
Right. Okay. So then in the middle of the day, what I do, we just got a sauna in our house, and the way my schedule works is I could come home in the middle of the day and sit in the sauna for 30 minutes and sweat out. But with the sweat, I try to drink a lot of water to replace the water that I'm sweating out. So we have this huge mason jar. We call it our comically large mason jar. It's like bigger than my head. There's no reference point, but it's a very big mason jar. And what I do is I put 10 drops of grapefruit in the mason jar.
Yeah, so this is actually 6 cups of water or 1,500 milliliters of water. So it's quite big. That's why he can do 10 drops of frankincense. Mm-hmm. And then also, what else do you put in here?
So the other week I was feeling the reason that I had low energy was because I thought I might be a little bit sick. So I put like 5 or 6 drops of On Guard in also.
So the On Guard and the grapefruit combination is going to be really, really good, not just for energy, but also for hormone wellness in men. So grapefruit naturally helps to trigger lipolysis, which is the breakdown of fat. So it's great for keeping metabolism really healthy in men. And then also cinnamon oil in the On Guard blend is going to be really great for male hormones. Also, of course, On Guard itself has lots of other oils in it that protect the immune system. And men, just like women and even kids, right, they're being out in their workplace are often exposed to germs, other people's infections, and things like that. So it's just a good idea to sip on something like On Guard, and it's actually really beneficial to combo that with grapefruit throughout the day to give the immune system a little bit of extra TLC, just, no matter what you're doing, whether you have the chance to get into a sauna or if you're just out at work, like being at your desk. Hi guys, good to see you on here. So that combination again is grapefruit and On Guard. And what's your third tip?
My third tip is whenever I have low energy, I think the first thing I think is how did I sleep the night before? And in my day, I go hard like right at the end of the day. Like I own a gym, and the 5:30 to 8:30 time slot is when everyone gets off of work and they all want to come work out. So I have to turn it up, and I talk to people and whatever. And I get home around 9:30 p.m. and if I don't calm down, I can mess up my sleep that night. So what I do right when I get home is I put 2 drops of Balance on the bottom of my feet.
So Balance is a really great oil to use, especially if you are feeling anxious or you feel like you have a lot of stuff on your mind when you come home from work. I know that sometimes with men, they don't always talk about the stuff that's overwhelming them. Like women, we love to express verbally. That's kind of how we process things. But for men, but for men don't all, I know for Evan, he doesn't always like verbalize what's stressing him out. So what often happens is those thoughts, they rise up at night and they make it hard for him to calm down. So the beautiful thing about balance is it really promotes letting go of things that we can't control. There's also frankincense oil in here, which connects us to, you know, the bigger universe, the divine, God, whatever you want to say. And it helps us to relinquish things that we're stressed about that we don't always have control over. And then there's really thick oils in here like spruce oil, oils that are really grounding and help take us out of our brain and more into the planet. So it helps to release anxiousness like that as well. We like to diffuse balance. This is really lovely in a diffuser. If you like lavender, you could combo it up with lavender, but you just put it on your bottoms of your feet.
I put it on the bottom of my feet. One other thing I do is like as an aftershave, put balance on.
Oh yeah, this is really lovely aftershave too. It was like one of my first soothing anxiousness oils. Did I say that right, James? Yeah. Okay, so recap. Evan's top 3 oils are... Go ahead, Evan.
Number one,
summary.
First thing in the morning, frankincense on my way out the door.
Under the tongue.
Under the tongue. Number 2 is drink a lot of water with your comically large mason jar and put 10 drops of grapefruit and On Guard if you feel a little bit under the weather or sick. And then number 3 is balance at night. If you feel, if you have a lot of things to think about during the day and you kind of want to calm down and stop thinking before you go to sleep. Balance.
Is this from this morning?
Yesterday.
Okay, so you can use frankincense also for cuts and wounds if your husband is a grappler like mine. All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Kelly, hi, honey. If you guys have questions about this, post them in the comment section. Evan will be answering and checking the thread here. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week for some more essential oil info. Bye.
Bye.